Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 29th of June and it's a Thursday. Smashing. Right, we start off as ever with the AUD USD. We've had another nice green candle on this morning. I think that's basically due to dollar weakness rather than the Aussie strength. So I'm going to move this trend line across. This looks like it's going to crash through this resistance here. We'll see how that goes, but it's having a good look at it. Took a couple of days before, 2-3 days back there, but I'm expecting this to go over the resistance here. So not a time for shorting it at the moment. Also on the RSI, I'll move this trend line here over here. We haven't quite gone over the 69.1 mark yet, but it looks like it's going to do it. So as it comes back down, we'll be selling. So we'll sell back through on that. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days green candle on this one. I've got a very small trading down here. This looked like an excellent selling opportunity. We're outside the Bollinger Bands just, and the RSI is well over the 69.1. We'll just move the trend line over here. So we're looking for weakness. We've got a divergence short of 4.7. So we'll be looking to sell this back through. Next resistance up looks to be about there. Major resistance, yeah, historically back here, back there, here. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking for. We've got some really quite big candles there, so we'll wait and see. Give this at least 2 or 3 more days before we start having a look at that. Euro dollar, similar sort of thing. We've had 2 quite large candles. If you move down our hourly chart, yeah. So not really something that I've already got some trades in this, and we're back on daily, yeah. So I will be looking for weakness, but at the moment, best left alone. We're up at 69.1. It looks like it's going to go up some more, more strength on the euro. So we're staying well out of that with any heavy trades. I have some small trades on it, but nothing heavy. I've taken the heavy trades off, and on the euro Japanese yen, same thing. I've taken all my heavy trades off. I've only got small trades on. We've had another green candle this morning. Bit disappointed with that. I thought we might have seen a wane on the strength here. We're well above the 69.1 on the RSI. It is going a little bit flatter, so we'll be looking over the next couple of days for that to come back down. Pound Australian dollar. I actually sold. I had a couple of trades went into profit here, and I got out at the red line. It's since come back down, and I think it might actually come down a bit further. And I've got a buy limit here, and that is at the bottom of yesterday's candle. I haven't. Wow. I haven't quite got a price on that, but it's at the bottom of yesterday's candle if you're on a daily chart. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, a divergence short of 7.3. But as you know, we have actually seen a bit more strength in the New Zealand dollar and a bit of weakness in the Japanese yen. So this is only a small position that I've got in here. I'm looking, it's gone flat on the RSI. So I'm looking for a bit of weakness here and for it to come back down. Uh, if it comes back down through the 50, we'll be shorting that back through. Silver, well, this has started going up quite nicely for us. Weakness in the dollar will have helped that. We're just at the 50 on the RSI. Hopefully, we'll get up to resistance, the blue line here, and then we'll be looking to short it. It might, as it did last time, just go over the top and then back down. But this has been absolutely beautiful action that we've had on this. That, you know, it isn't very often that you get something that just follows on like that. That's been terrific. So I'll be looking to get back into that. Oil, again, we've got about the sixth green candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth green candle. We're up at the 20-day moving average. We're coming up to the 50 on the RSI. I think we might get up to this resistance here at about 46. So I'll take a view on it when we get up there. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Again, like I said, New Zealand dollar had a little bit of strength yesterday. Came up and I got into a sell limit, which I've put here. We're up a little bit. Woo, what happened there? We're up a little bit today, but not a lot. And we're short this, and it's, I think, about 5 to 1, 5.5 to 1, 4, 5, about 4 to 1. Sorry, about 4, nearly 5 to 1 short the New Zealand dollar. USD CAD. Yeah, well, I just cannot believe that this shorted. So the commitment of traders was actually correct with its long on the Canadian dollar. From the general fundamentals, I couldn't believe it. But I got out of all my other trades. I've just got this small trade in at the top here, which isn't hurting me too much at the moment. You know, it's pennies. So when it gets to the bottom and it starts turning around, I think I can put a heavier position in and catch it on the way back up. Euro GBP, about at entry, and the divergence is short, 3 to 1. We're just above the 50. We've been up a few times and tested the resistance at 88.50. I'm expecting this to come back down, but the strength in the euro has actually, after that stupid speech by Draghi, has actually amazed me. So might take a little bit longer than we thought. Pound, British pound, New Zealand dollar. Just in profit, just above my entry point. We're coming up to the 50 on the RSI. 6.4 to 1 long divergence on the commitment of traders. I'm expecting this to long. Carney, when he spoke yesterday, completely did a U-turn. So you know, we've got 5 to 3 for interest rates in the UK. If we get 4 to 4, we're getting closer. And one of the members who voted against an interest rate hike actually said afterwards that they've changed their mind and next time would be going for an interest rate hike. So this looks like there's going to be more strength in the pound, and obviously we're looking for weakness in the New Zealand dollar. USD JPY, basically it hasn't done much. There's been weakness in the dollar and weakness in the yen, so it's just basically stuck where it is. Not a lot of action. It's up 112,500 is resistance, and it seems to be holding it the last 3 days. The RSI has gone a bit flat. Just looking for that to turn down. USD Mexican peso, again, we've had weakness in the dollar, but we've also had a little bit of weakness in the peso, so not a lot of change yesterday. And the commitment of traders, they're short the Mexican peso, and they're actually a little bit long the US dollar. So the commitment of traders are opposed on this. Excuse me, get my teeth back in. They're opposed on this pair. They're short the Mexican peso and long the US dollar. So I'm expecting that to start longing, and I need to get back in to get my trade back. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and oh, I didn't do the S&P 500. S&P 500. Yeah, well, we saw weakness yesterday and it's popped back up today. Sorry, a couple of days ago we saw weakness, and yesterday it's popped back up. I really feel like this is going to fail. It's very low volatility, and I just cannot see who on earth is buying this. It is a very dangerous purchase at this price, as far as I'm concerned. The recent highs up here, I think that's about the top. But it never ceases to surprise me. We'll see what happens with it. Okay, well, thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye now.